Good afternoon from the Alton Towers Resort, where you're joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide. And great to get back in the park today for the first time this year since Christmas for the Pirate Takeover event.
Oh, it's just so nice to be back in the park and it to not be raining. The weather has been terrible. It's been raining every day, so at least we've got some sunshine, which is good.
We are filming a full vlog from Pirate Takeover that will be coming up tomorrow on our channel on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. You got lots of entertainment, interactives and some other updates around the park, including a full refurbishment of the corkscrew at the main entrance. Very happy about that. And also as well, the frogs have all been done up and they look really good.
Oh, they look so cute, so check out that vlog when it goes online tomorrow.
In this video though, we're going to focus on bringing you all the latest construction for the brand new ride here in CBeebies Land for 2026, and that is of course Bluey the Ride, Here Come The Grannies. It's the brand new junior roller coaster, and we last saw it at Christmas. The track had been completed, but now all the main construction hoarding has come down and we can get some really good views looking at the ride, and also as well start to see the theming and landscaping coming together as well.
This is going to be such a popular ride. Like, Bluey is huge. All the kids are walking past me like, oh, it's Bluey, so this is going to be a busy one.
It's going to get some big queues, this is, but yeah, looking forward to seeing it throughout the season and how big of a queue we get on here, especially today. I mean, look at the park today, it is very busy. You'll see that in our Pirate Takeover vlog. There's queues of up to 50 minutes already in CBeebies Land today.
What is Bluey going to be getting?
I think this could be getting way over an hour wait when this first opens, but it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, all these walls have come down, you can get some really clear views, so come and join us. Let's have a look at Bluey the Ride, Here Come The Grannies. Here we go then, Bluey the Ride, arriving spring 2026. Look at the view that we can get now that all the construction walls have come down. If you remember at Christmas, had quite a high up hoarding all the way down here and you couldn't really see that much at all, whereas now you can see loads and get very close here to the break room. We'll take a look at all the technical aspects in just a moment. But yeah, in terms of the scale of the ride, it does look really impressive from here, doesn't it?
I think it does, yeah. I think it needs a little bit more theming, but I'm sure that that will come. But the kids are going to absolutely love this ride. I think it's going to be really popular. It's going to go down really well.
I'm excited for George when he can ride it in the future. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But yeah, in terms of the overall look of it here, it is looking huge and there's a lot of theming that's going to be coming in. We're just going to have a full walk around the side and show you it and talk about all the different elements. Obviously you've got the station there, the exit bridge here, but firstly you can get a bit of a view looking at the trains. And Alton Towers yesterday did just share a photo of the front of the train. Here it is. I'll tell you what, that does look really good. If you are sat at the front, you're probably not going to get much of a view. I don't think you'll see much there because of obviously where it is and blocking the view, but it is really cool, isn't it, how you've got Bluey and Bingo there at the front. And yeah, here's a look at the rest of the train that you can see down here at the back. And this is the station buildings. Yeah, this is also the exit bridge. So you're going to come down the steps just here when you exit the ride. And then you've also got a ramp that leads up to the station there on this side as well. Yeah, it looks very different because obviously before this was literally the ride track for Postman Pat, and one of the biggest things that has changed are the elevations on the site. Where Postman Pat was, it was pretty much flat all the way round. Like you can see here, you know, this hill wasn't here before, you know, it was completely flat. So they've changed quite a lot of the elevations around to build Bluey the Ride. Yeah, this is the exit bridge that does go over the track. Yeah, it looks okay. I'm hoping maybe there's going to be some more theming to go on there. Yeah, it's built up of like, it looks a bit like decking, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like our decking in the garden. They kind of built it up with there on the side. Another look there at the exit bridge from over here on this side. So yeah, it'd be nice if maybe there's a big Bluey the Ride sign or something up there. Mainly because when you get that view, when you walk up into CBeebies Land, just so there's something to kind of, you know, make the exit bridge stand out a little bit more theming wise, because it does look a little bit bland there on the side at the moment. But of course, you know, it is still a work in progress. It hasn't finished yet. There's a look at the station itself. At the moment, still no theming on there. I'm starting to think maybe we might be seeing like a vinyl or something put on there. So depending on how that's done, yeah, it could be done well if there's other props and things added on top. Hopefully it's not just too flat and doesn't really have anything that stands out. The thing that's given me hope though, that there's still going to be quite a bit of theming added on there, even if it is just a vinyl, is the fact you've got that up there on the top that kind of sticks out. It looks like that's going to have something attached to it, doesn't it? Maybe some sort of facade, or at least maybe a logo or something like that maybe. But yeah, the station at the moment does look quite bland, especially on the inside. There's not really much to see in there, just like, well, just the bland walls at the moment. So hopefully there's going to be more added on the inside of the station building by the time this ride opens. And this is quite a good view looking at the train there as well. Just been delivered over the past few days. Yeah, you can still see some parts of it are covered up. But it is a zero force roller coaster, so you can see it has also got them bits on the side, just over there. It's like the turquoise colour. If I zoom in a little bit more so you can see it there. Yeah, that turquoise colour, that kind of is on the side of the seat, so it does restrict the view a little bit on these zero force coasters. All depends on how tall you are really for that one. I'm surprised at just how close you can get to the brake run here as well. Now the fence that's gone in here is actually the ride area fencing. Obviously this is just temporary construction fencing, but this here is the actual ride area fencing. Yeah, I thought this might have needed to have been a bit taller here with it being close to the brake run, but I guess there is enough clearance on that side, maybe a couple of meters between the track and the supports and the pathway here. But yeah, maybe at some point this will end up going a bit higher, or maybe there is more to add to this by the time it opens. But yeah, I was quite surprised at how low this was here, especially close to the brake run. The main thing is though, you are going to be able to get some good photos if it does stay like this, of people riding the coaster. I mean, if you literally stand at the top here with it being on a bit of a slope, you get some excellent views as your family and friends ride in the ride, especially as it comes round here into the final section of the coaster. Now, of course, we know there's going to be quite a lot of theming coming in by the fact that you've got these mounds all the way across. And if I zoom in there, you can see the little brackets and the foundation on the top. There's a few of these all the way around. This is actually the smallest one here, but there's some much bigger ones around the side. So we know there's definitely going to be some theming going into those. And then, of course, you've got the AstroTurf going down underneath, the fake grass. Yeah, I think really real grass looked better. Like when it was Postman Pat, it did have real grass underneath. But then also, now it's a full ride area with a coaster. So I can kind of understand why they've gone for that from an ease of maintenance point of view. Maybe they're going to put a few little props and flowers and things on the top there as well. But interesting to see what we're going to see theming-wise around.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I've seen little bits of the show, so maybe we're going to see like little props from like Bluey's garden and stuff like that, like the little cars maybe that they've got. There definitely needs to be some sort of theming on the bottom, so I'll be interested to see what they go for.
Yeah, see what the dot around there. And this is clearly a permanent gate that they've put in here. This will be for access. The ride hasn't got a maintenance shed. The original plans did show a maintenance shed, but they did have a few planning issues actually, so they had to make a few changes. But yeah, this is so they can get vehicles in. Imagine if they need to, they can take the cars on and off the track through these gates, or at least just access that area when they need to. Another look just over here at the track. It looks lovely on a day like today. Ride area fencing. I'm not a huge fan of the look of this. I prefer it when they go for like a wooden ride area fence. If you remember when it was Postman Pat, it had the really nice picket fence down here. Obviously that didn't need to be as high because it wasn't a roller coaster. So yeah, it does need to be taller. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame I think that they've gone for this. It does. However, there is going to be a bit more added to it. You can see down here at the bottom, they've put like these brackets in. So maybe we're going to see like a themed picket fence design on the side just there. It'd be nice ideally if that extends up a bit. Or what would have been even better, I mean, it would have cost a lot more money, but that would have been like glass panels or perspex or something instead, just so you could see it a little bit clearer. Because yeah, the actual finish of this fence isn't the best, but there is clearly something being done down here as well. Yeah, this is another one of the mounds that you can see just here where there's going to be theming. You can see loads of brackets there in the middle. What would be excellent is if we saw some movement to some of the theming as well. I think it'd be really nice if there was maybe something that spun round, or possibly even an animatronic. That'd be cool. Maybe that's asking a bit too much for animatronics, I don't know. But still, it's a big IP. It would be really nice to see that. You can see that the AstroTurf's coming along really well now here, underneath the main bulk of the coaster itself. And yeah, they've really had to change the terrain a lot for this, because for Postman Pat, it was completely flat. And yeah, you can see they've built up the little hills, and not even just the little mounds where the theming's going to go. Also, just for the actual ride itself, they've really built it up. It used to be level with the pathway. And you look at that here on the right hand side, it's now like a couple of meters at points higher than the pathway. So a lot of change of the actual terrain and elevation for this coaster. Yeah, another look at the station itself. And yeah, really intrigued to see what it's going to look like when it's done on the inside and the exterior as well. I'm hoping this isn't another the Smiler special, if you know what I mean, where the station just, obviously the Smiler is like a concrete station. This is like a metal framework we've got here and the panels, but still not just plain like the Smiler. You've just got a few pipes on the exterior of the Smiler, and that's about it. I'm hoping that with this we're going to see a lot more detail go into this. It does look like we're going to see a vinyl going on there though, doesn't it? So as long as they add some bits above it, hopefully that'll look okay. And you can see just over there as well some handprints that they've got down there at the bottom. Now, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to share the photo, but Merlin Annual Pass did do a construction tour a couple of weeks ago for Platinum Passes. I was lucky enough to manage to get a space for that, and yeah, come and have a construction tour round, which was fantastic. Now, at the time, we did have to sign an NDA to say that we couldn't share any photos and things. They did allow us to take a photo of it, but obviously, yeah, I can't include that in the video at this moment in time. But you can see over there, actually, that on the left-hand side, my handprints are just over there, so that's quite cool, along with about 20 other people that came to the event. It was free to come to, and that was literally from Merlin Annual Pass. That was really good. Here we go, talking of the station, they're actually spraying it blue up there now. So yeah, literally they've got the spray can, and that's what he's doing just here, spraying it all the way across. So yeah, it looks like maybe that's going to be the finished look there. Maybe there's not going to be a vinyl. I mean, they wouldn't be spraying it if there was going to be a vinyl going over. Or maybe there's going to be some vinyl in some areas, stick on, or maybe it's going to be full on props. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Love to see that. But yeah, he's definitely spraying it. And here's a look at the coaster from a little bit further back. Big ride, isn't it, for CBeebies Land? Yeah, this is the view that I'm not 100% too sure on. When you walk up here and you just see the exit bridge there. Before, it used to look like you were going into this nice little village, little town, you know, with the postman pat buildings on the side, the post office. I think it would have been nicer if they could have done something with that exit bridge. Saying that, we can't fully review it yet because it's not finished. Maybe there's going to be something else on there, theming-wise. But yeah, it does look really good. And obviously the reason why it's green, there's been a lot of comments. That's been the most comments probably. Why is this coaster green when it's a Bluey coaster? The idea is that it's supposed to be like the hills and the grass, and that's the whole idea with this ride. And obviously you've got Bluey's house that we'll see in a moment off to the right hand side. But that's the whole kind of idea with the theming for this. It's supposed to be like the rolling hills and the grass, and that's why we've got the look of it just here. You okay down there, George? You're making some funny noises.
He's started mimicking me.
Is it? Oh, are you laughing? He's laughing. Oh, I don't think you're going to be quite tall enough this year to go on it, George. But you never know. He might have a big growth spurt. The height restriction is going to be 0.9 for Bluey the Ride. Bless him. When we can go on it, though, definitely next year. But you never know. He might get it by Christmas or something. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible, isn't it? Right, then let's talk about the queue line and also how you're going to actually access the ride. So you can see just at the other side of the station there where them steps are, that is the end of the queue line. That's where you're going to head up, and I presume you'll be getting batched there into the air gates. And yeah, the queue line itself, you can just see some more green fencing that's gone in over there. That is where the queue line is going to be. So you won't go under the coaster, you're going to kind of be at the side of the lift hill. So again, you're going to get some very good views of the lift hill just over there. And yeah, you can see a little bit closer the handprints just over there as well. It's a shame that I can't share the photo. Maybe at some point we'll be able to. But yeah, at the time, like I said, we couldn't, they let us take it, but we couldn't share it. But it was a nice little thing they did. We weren't expecting it. They were like, oh yeah, would you like to put your handprints down in the construction site? So we thought, yeah, why not? And everyone was really happy with that. Now you've also got some white supports here. This looks like it's going to be theming, possibly could be a washing line maybe, or something like that going across. But yeah, you have got the theming. Let me know in the comments what you think that's going to be. Maybe we've got some big Bluey fans watching. Yeah, let me know what you think that's going to be going across there. A little bit further down here now, and yeah, it's a bit harder to see from here because you have still got the construction fence up on the other side of the actual ride area fencing. But you can see the back of Bluey's house just over there, and yeah, that's come on really well, especially since we could last film down here at Christmas. That building looks great. I do think it looks even better from the front because here on the back obviously it's flat, but they have got a lot of theming that's been attached on there, which is good. It's not just vinyls, it's not just fully flat. You know, it has got a lot of stuff that's been added onto the side there, which is really good to see. And we'll get a bit of a better angle of that around the corner and also down at the front as well. And yeah, just moving to the left a little bit, you can see the big mound there for another big piece of theming that's going to be coming in. And yeah, you're going to see that when you're coming off at the top of the lift hill. Another big thing to talk about, how many laps do you think we're actually going to get on this? Is it going to be 1 or 2 laps? I mean, it's a very popular IP. It's definitely going to be busy. Are you going to get 1 or 2 laps? I mean, it's quite a long ride, isn't it? But then you've got Octonauts just around the corner that you get 2 laps. So, I don't know. Let me know in the video comments. Do you think it'll be 1 or 2 laps on Bluey the Ride? Here Come the Grannies. Good thing is they're still pushing the spring opening for this ride as well. getting set for spring. When that's going to be, who knows? I don't think it's going to be ready for opening day in March. I highly doubt it. But you never know. Maybe Easter. Could it be a little bit later, like an early May opening? I'm not too sure, but there is still considerably quite a bit of work to be done. It's mainly on the queue line. Obviously, the ride hasn't been commissioned and tested yet as well. So we're still a little while away from this being ready to open. There you go. Look, he's spraying all the station there. Yeah, interesting to see. I can't wait to see what the station's going to look like. But yeah, look at this. A big part of this ride was building up the ground. Like, look at it. Postman Pat used to be ground level with this pathway. And look at it, they've really built it up there. Plus you've got the foundations underneath. So as much as it's just a junior coaster, actually a lot of prep work had to go into the groundwork for this ride. You know, even just for a smaller coaster like this, really had to build it up a lot. It does look great. It looks like a really nice addition. As much as, you know, I did really think that Postman Pat was nice in this area. The buildings look really nice. And it's more, for me, it wasn't about losing the IP of Postman Pat. I know it's not relevant anymore. It was more about losing the fact that, you know, that ride didn't have a height restriction. Anyone could go on it. It was a tracked ride that anyone could enjoy. That's what I was more sad to lose, you know. But still, it's looking very good. And yeah, I like the look of this building. I'm hoping maybe the station's going to have lots of detail like that. I mean, I hope it does, because that looks absolutely brilliant. It's got the little balcony on the side. It would have been even better if this roof had come down here under the support a little bit. But obviously that would have took a lot more work and probably cost to have done that. It would have been cool if it had come down here and the support kind of went through into the building. That would have been even better. But yeah, that is going to be the entrance to the ride just over there as well. That's where you're going to join the queue line, so it won't be up this way. You'll join the queue there, head round the back where Corner Coffee is, and we'll have a look there shortly, and then all the way round here up to the station on the other side of the track. And we're just round here now on the other side of CBeebies Land. Yeah, at the moment the pathway doesn't connect through for February half term, but of course it will be probably from the main season. I'd say they'll have whatever work they need done, so you can walk right past it up that way again. I've got to say, Bluey's house looks really good from down here at this side. Fantastic. It looks nice from the back, and like I say, I appreciate the fact they haven't just put a vinyl on there, but it looks really good from down here at the front. Like, look at the building itself, lots of detail on there, and that's going to be right at the entrance to the queue line. And of course you've got the clock tower, used to be the windmill back in the day there. And then the photo shoot there on the left hand side. I still miss seeing Get Set Go through the tunnel. It's more the fact that you still got all the theming up there as well. Obviously last year they did shorten the layout so they could build the ride. Would have been even better though, wouldn't it, if the coast would have gone round and this track had just gone through it. How cool would that have been? Yeah, let's have a little look around here where the queue line everything's going to be. Oh, we can see some steps going in there. Check out that in just a moment. Yeah, this is about as close as we can get down here on this side. So yeah, they have kept the pond down there too, which is good. Get set for spring. Yeah, I reckon this path will be back open soon. It might even be at some point this week. I mean, I can't really see much happening there, and maybe just because of this access gate. Yeah, look at that. Bluey's house looks really good. All the colours on there look nice. Yeah, still a work in progress, I think. Still some work to be done. But no, it looks fantastic. Got the little bone up there on the top as well. And yeah, you're going to get a great shot from here of the train coming off the top of the lift hill there and down that first drop as it turns to the right hand side. Yeah, that looks excellent. So yeah, the queue line entrance is going to be right here, and then the queue's going to kind of meander around this way, and then it's going to go around the back there. So I reckon you're going to go up the steps, do a loop round, then probably back down the steps, then along the tree line, along the lift hill, and up there to the station. That's what we're looking at for the queue line here. Let's have a look at these steps. You can see these a bit closer. Still see the old Postman Pat ride area here as well. I'm sure that'll get covered up, but yeah, you can still make it out. There you go, you can see these markers. They've cut through the bush there, so yeah, the queue line's probably going to come through there as well. And you can just make out the steps just there for the queue line. This is where you can see there's still quite a bit of work to be done on this ride. Like, they haven't really done much for the queue line down here at all. It's mostly just marked out at the moment. And yeah, you've got the steps just over there. What was previously Corner Coffee patio. Yeah, still quite a bit of work to be done down here. Looks good, the building though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I think the building is very cute. Like, they've done a really good job with that, with the colours and everything. The kids are going to come round here and they're going to be like, it's Bluey's house!
Yeah, no, it does look nice. I think for me, like, just seeing that building gives me hope that the station's going to hopefully look really good still.
So like it needs to have something there, because at the moment it looks very plain.
Yeah, because that looks really good, that building. I like it a lot. It looks excellent. Bluey the Ride. Let us know in the video comments if you are going to be coming this year. I'm sure a lot of you watching this are going to be coming to experience it though. Here's another look from this side. So yeah, you can see like where their markers are. That's going to be the queue line. And yeah, them steps weren't there previously. Obviously, they've cut part of the hedge out there to put those in, so you can access it down this way. And yeah, the queue line going to go all up here. The main bulk of the queue is going to be on that side, what was previously a terrace for corner coffee. So let's have a little look at what we can see. Yes, it's technically a CBeebies Land expansion here, because this was never part of the area before. And what's interesting is here, not only can you see where the queue is going to go, you can see like some springs down there for the queue line. That looks interesting. They look like a play park, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you'd attach something on it and swing back and forwards. Is it going to be like a bit of an interactive queue?
Keeps it,
yeah, is it going to have a bit of a...
how busy it's going to be. Let's just put a bit something in the queue to keep
Yeah,
the kids entertained.
that looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like them little rocking things that go back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
You look huge, George, today, don't you? Look here. Look at you. Yeah, I reckon that's what that could be. Looks like it. So yeah, the queue will go around the side. That might be a little play area in the middle, or it's going to be something else, I don't know. But yeah, that's all being worked on now. Well, there we go. That does bring us to the end of this construction update for Bluey the Ride. Here Come The Grannies, new for 2026 in CBeebies Land.
I think it's looking really good. I'm looking forward to seeing what more props and like the station's going to be like towards the end of this project. But this is going to go down so well. All the kids are excited, saying like, oh, it's Bluey, Bluey.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see the queue for that on opening day.
That's the thing, Bluey is certainly the big thing at the moment, the big IP. So I can definitely see why Alton Towers wanted to bring that in, and especially into CBeebies Land. It looks like it's going to be a really good addition. Like I say, I think in terms of the queue length on there, it's going to get busy. My tip straight away, of course I'll be keeping you updated on the queue times and things throughout the season for it, but our biggest tip, get here early for that one. You want to get straight down here, especially being at the bottom of Tower Street. Get here when the gates open, you can be straight down in that queue and get it done for ride number one. Especially if you've got adults out there who want to get the credit as well. Get here early and get down there and get it done, then you can go and do the rest of the parks. I know there's a lot of people out there, as much as it's time for the kids, of course people want the coaster credit. I'm the same, I want the coaster credit. It's a, you know, at the end of the day, it's a new coaster here at Alton Towers. Everybody wants to ride it, whether you've got a child or not. Everybody wants to ride that coaster and get the credit if you do count them. So I'll certainly be here on opening day, as long as we're in the country anyway, and we'll come down and experience it. But no, it looks really good and excited to get on there. And one day it's going to be really special when that day comes and George can ride, won't it?
You want to go on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're being cheeky, sticking your tongue out. Of course, it is Pirate Takeover though today. We have filmed a full park vlog with the entertainment, other ride updates, new bits of theming updates as well, and TLC around these parts of the park that are open. So come and join us for that tomorrow here on our channel. But there we go. That leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you tomorrow.